Hello, welcome to New Year special. Name me Kajal and ee roju manam Banjara Hills loni Tamanna makeup studio and academy ki vachesamo. So ikkada avida academy eppudu nunchi run chestunnaru and New Year ela celebrate cheskuntunnaro avida maatallone chuseddam. Why late? Let's go.
Hi Kajal.
Hello Tamanna.
Nice to see you.
How are you? Same here.
Have a seat.
Thank you so much. Wishing you a very happy New Year from my side and as well as Vanitha TV.
Thank you. On this occasion, I want to gift you guys our Tamanna calendar for 2020. We've just launched it.
Thank
Please
you so
accept
much. Thanks a lot. Let me check it once. Okay, Tamanna Makeup Studio and Academy 2020. Give wings to your dreams and watch them unfold in front of you. Beautiful.
So the unique part about this calendar is we've kind of captured whatever few brides that we've done in a couple of high fashion and fashion shoot.
Okay.
So this is just a remembrance and thank you to all the people who've trusted in us for all these years.
Beautiful. So I would like to ask you that, how long have you been into this profession?
I've been in the profession for almost 12 years.
Were you like from childhood you always wanted to be a makeup artist, or how did it start? How did your career start?
I used to paint when I was a kid, and I was a pretty good, decent painter.
Okay.
I did tell my father that I want to become an artist, a makeup artist. But my father was an army officer and he did not approve of it, and he said, no, girls of good families don't get into this profession. So it's better you become a teacher or a doctor or something, but not a makeup artist. So I'm talking about around years back. That time this profession did not have this kind of recognition. And I did my MBA and I've worked in a corporate segment for almost 16 years. I've worked with TV channels. I was into brand management. I was into advertising. I've trained a lot of corporate sectors. After working for 17 years, which were very good learning years, I would say, then I decided enough is enough. I need to do what I love. So my husband and my family supported me and they said, why not? You want to give it a shot, give it a shot. But if you're doing it, do it well, to the perfection.
Okay.
I started my career 12 years back. And at that time, there was no culture of makeup studios. People used to connect makeup studio and a beautician's job same, but they're absolutely different. It's like a doctor of a specialization, like a skin specialist, and probably a chemist. They're totally two different professions. Yeah. But people have always recognized as makeup being part of a beautician's job. So I was the first one to start the culture of exclusive place for makeup only, specialized. And for that I went for my international trainings. I did a lot of national trainings, international trainings. Once I reached a stage where I felt, yes, now is the time to launch a studio. That's when I launched it, and my clients really trusted me, and I never got into advertising at that stage, and it was all word of mouth. It was always like one trust led to another trust.
Right.
So for me, each and every brick of this studio, and rather two other studios that we have one at Attapur, we've got one in Jubilee Hills. Each brick of this is of pure hard work and only from makeups. There's nothing which is borrowed from anyone.
So as we are here, can we just go ahead and have a look on your studio?
Of course, we can take a tour to the studio.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
please.
easy to
Yeah.
So first of all, I would like to talk about this beautiful, what I'm seeing here.
Thank you.
Can you just describe about this thing?
So when we were designing this studio, we didn't want it to be a very typical kind of a studio. So I wanted my office to have a lot of peace, and I wanted it to be white. And this is just, we have plans of changing the pictures very soon. But yeah, we just wanted to play up with some colors and the kind of work we've done. So it's a mix and match of multicultural brides. Okay. That is what we specialize in. Okay. We are the only studio in Hyderabad which does all kinds of brides. Okay. So you tell us a brief and we are able to deliver it. Okay. So this is just a kind of glimpse of it. And yes, these pictures are of my exam that I gave in London. because I'm a graduate from London School of Makeup, and we don't believe in editing any of the pictures, so these are all raw pictures, and None of them are edited. Not a dot. Nothing. Nothing is edited here.
Beautiful. I mean, until and unless you tell that, we won't get to know that. Okay, so shall we?
Sure. Let's go.
So tell us something about your family and how do they support you?
So yeah, my family has been quite supportive. Actually, my mother is there. She helps me with the office work and stuff, and I thought it's good to have mom around for blessings and for support.
Okay, so such a lovely family. So Tamanna, you being a celebrity makeup artist, who was the first celebrity you have worked with?
So I was very fortunate to have a session with Sridevi ji.
Oh wow,
Late
Sridevi.
Sridevi, yeah. So that was my first celebrity, and yes, it was an aha moment, I would say. It was very nice. She was very kind, and till then I had a very different thought process about celebrities. But she was so kind and so sweet. She used to offer a food to everybody in the room. So it wasn't like, so I got an opportunity to work with her. And after that, when I came back to Hyderabad, here I started working with Sania Mirza first.
Okay.
And it happened for a designer. It was a fashion show where they wanted me to do her makeup, and we had never worked before. So it was quite a big risk for her because she was working and she was the showstopper. But then she was very happy, and after that she started engaging me. After that I got an opportunity to work with Akhila Kineni, Lara Datta, Saina Nehwal. We work with her very often. And rather today the situation is that all of them are very comfortable working with my artist as well, because there's one thing that we always teach them, that they follow the same pattern of working. We maintain very high standard of hygiene levels. So we don't use dirty brushes or sponges or anything. So we are very, very careful about dealing with somebody's skin. And celebrities nowadays, they're very, very aware of their skin and how they need to look. So that's why our studio and our brand has been growing, because we love our clients' skin and we care. It looks very rosy from outside, everything. I think everything related to glamour and beauty looks very, very beautiful, and it looks very, very glamorous from outside. But there's so much more that goes into it. You need to constantly study, you need to upgrade your skills, you need to educate yourself. If you're still sticking to very old pattern and old style of working, it does not work. If you really want to grow in any work, hard work is the key. I remember when we were kids, parents used to say, work hard, it will pay you. This profession has taught me to work much more harder. And I'm so glad I got an opportunity to work with a lot of corporate segments and a lot of other industries. Whatever I've learned in 17 years of corporate style of working, today when I run my own studio and my own brand, I have incorporated each and everything when it comes to detailing, whether it is about purchasing, it's about assigning the artist, whether it's about maintaining the appraisals. Every makeup is done. We personally call up each and every client. We ask them, how was the makeup after 3 hours, 4 hours, or after a day? What was the review? It's good, we like it, we appreciate the artist. But if we feel it is not good, we try and compensate, or we work on the skill level, or we would like to meet and understand what went wrong. Okay. So that is something I feel it's very important. If you want to maintain good quality, you need to have a follow-up system.
How many types of makeups do you have actually? Because we don't know much. We only know that you work for bridals and for film industry and or models. So how many types of makeups?
So there are many types of makeups for that matter. There's something called as camouflaging makeup. There's something called as special effects makeup. That's called SFX, which is used for creating characters, like some movies you must have seen.
Right.
There is beauty, there's fashion, there's high fashion, which is very creative style of makeup. Even if you're doing a basic beauty, natural glam look, and you don't have a vision to understand what exactly would look good, it's all going to fall. So it's very important for you to kind of understand and realize what exactly you want to do.
So personally, what kind of makeup do you prefer for yourself?
To be very honest, even if I'm a makeup artist, I really don't like doing much of makeup. Okay. But since I'm in the beauty industry, I have to wear makeup every day. So I'm into a lot of skin care. I love skin.
What would you suggest to the college-going girls, because these days, everyone is coming up with makeup and, they are being very conscious about their looks. So, any suggestions?
My request to all the teenagers and all the young people out there is that before you decide to do a lot of makeup or less makeup, try to study about the product and is it really required for you or not. Don't just follow social media just for the heck of it. And I personally feel it's better you invest more into skincare rather than investing in makeup. And new natural looks are more in. So go in for something which is more subtle and where your own character, your personality does not get diluted.
I have seen that you have got many awards. So what if I ask you that which one is your favorite one of them, because I've seen many.
To be very honest, each award is a kind of a recognition that you get. It just motivates you to do better. For me, one of my most favorite award was a jury award, which is given by the country's leading designers and panel of people sitting there who see probably millions of makeup artists like me and their work, and that was Wedding Sutra's award. I have a very strong connection with Wedding Sutra in terms of connection from my heart. I still remember when I had just started my journey in the makeup industry, I had a dream that my bride gets published on their page, you know. And today I would say that I'm very blessed. I have lots of my bridal pictures there, and they are always looking forward to some different or unique work that I do.
As we are here, we have seen we had a look around your studio, but I would personally like to have a look when you put on some makeup.
Sure.
Can we?
Of course we can.
Okay, so what are you going to show us now?
So basically I'm showing you everyday office look, very simple base. Like she has a problematic skin, she's got acne and stuff. So you just to gain some confidence while you go to work, you just need some basic makeup. Right. Yeah, so one of the basic mistakes that most of the people do is they try to either look fair or dark, mostly fair. We Indians are obsessed about, looking, we want to look fair every time. Right. So the best way to have your very natural base is that you should have exact shade of your skin. You should not go for lighter, you should not go for darker. It should be like exact match. Okay. Like for example, when I'm buffing in her skin, if you really see, I'm just buffing in the product because she's got pores. So best way to have a natural base is just to kind of buff in and create your shades. Look up, sweetie. The idea of makeup is that it should not be visible. It should look natural, that that's how you naturally are. For that, we really kind of invest a lot in the right kind of products because not every product gives you good coverage at the same time, natural finish. Okay. So brands like Bobbi Brown and a couple of other brands like Laura Mercier, right now Ferrucci is doing a great job. So those kind of brands, Makeup Forever, these kind of brands are really fantastic. They're expensive, but they work very well. Bridal makeup and celebrity makeup or profile makeup is very different. Celebrities need a lot of contouring, but I like to do contouring without showing the contouring. I don't like my contouring to be visible. So I use a technique called as non-touring, and they really love to learn. And most of the celebrities, whenever we're working with them, at times they educate us because they're working with a lot of makeup artists. We get educated and they get educated because we show them a new technique or a trick.
And how many brides might be you have done makeup for?
I don't have the exact count, but roughly a few days back we were just counting off the number, and it is around 6,324.
Oh my God, 6,000 brides almost.
Yeah.
You're making them look very beautiful on the special occasion.
It feels really good. It feels fantastic because they still trust, and most of my clients bring back their sisters, their cousins. They look at their work and it all comes back. So I think I need to thank them, and their blessings are very, very important for me, and their faith. And because they trust in me, like a couple of days back I had a bride. She said, I don't want to open up my eyes. I don't want to see in the mirror how I imagine for 3.5 hours you're sitting in my chair right in front of you. But she didn't look at herself, and she said, I just want to see in the end. And after that she said, control me because my tears will roll down, because I love my look, and everybody loved it. And she's a sister of my ex-bride. So, you know,
That is the trust.
yeah, so the bride which I did 5 years back, if after 5 years I'm still in the market and people like my work, I think.
In the market, you are getting many products like corrector or concealer. Is there any difference or all are the same?
Corrector is, as the word says, corrector is meant to correct the problems. Correctors come in different colors. They neutralize the skin issues.
Okay.
Like if you've got redness, we use something called as green corrector. If you've got brownness or a blueness, we use orange corrector, because that is, according to the color theory, that is something that cuts it or corrects it. But concealer is something just to hide. So once you correct, then you conceal.
Okay.
But if you don't like heavy bases, and you like, for TV it is different, but for natural everyday thing, then you get some concealers. For example, this is a palette. These are the concealers, but some concealers are more peachy and some are not. So the ones which are peachy have got corrector in it.
Okay.
So you can on everyday basis just buy a basic concealer and just dab that and use that as well. You don't need to always go with foundation and concealer and corrector and powder. That's when it becomes super heavy.
Okay. And the time when, you know, a person comes to you that let it be a bride or a model or anyone, is it like, do you go with their ideology or you go according to their look? You suggest something to them?
My way of working with my brides is slightly different, because I kind of sit with them for a while, talk to them, understand what is their educational qualification, what is their exposure, how they do their own makeup, what is their style, because ultimately it's their day.
Right.
I like to understand that, and after that I take their ideas, but I always incorporate a bit of my ideas and mix it and then create something which is different and unique.
Okay.
I don't like to paint all my faces in a similar way. So each bride is different, you know, each person is different for that matter. It's not about just a bride. So I like to portray her as herself and not as a copy of another bride.
Okay.
So when they bring the pictures and they say, I want this makeup, this eye makeup or that eye makeup, I don't believe in that, because I feel I'm different, you are different. We both have different likes and dislikes. We need to respect that as an artist. We are the skilled ones and you're not aware of it. So sometimes if you might ask for something which might not work for your face, I'll educate my client and then I'll go ahead with what is right for her.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
And that was pleasure having you on the show, and hope this new year will rock. You'll rock as always, I know. So this new year, I hope that it will make all your dreams come true.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
pleasure
Same to
having
you.
you. Thank you so much.
Pleasure having you too.
Same
Thank
here.
you.
ఈ కార్యక్రమాన్ని www.youtube.com/vanitha TV ఛానల్లో చూడండి.